cause and effect. At that time, foremost Radiance Bodhisattva asked the Buddha, "World-honored one, you have fully explained the meanings of the 42 names of sages and holies. What are the causes and effects of their training?" "The causes, the 10 Paramitas." The Buddha answered, "Buddha-son, the cause of Buddhas of the past, present, and future is achievement of the 10 Paramitas. They are the roots of 1,000,000 asamkhyeya merits that adorn Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. These 10 dharmas are the ocean-like store of Vajra wisdom, from which arise all actions with radiant merit. Buddha-son, to practice the first paramita, almsgiving, a bodhisattva gives sentient beings his wealth, the Dharma, and fearlessness. To practice the second paramita, observance of precepts, he observes the restraining precepts, the precepts for doing good dharmas, and the precepts for benefiting sentient beings. To practice the third paramita, endurance, he endures suffering, external evils, and in his continued acceptance of the highest truth. To practice the fourth paramita, energetic progress, he makes great vows, progresses by skillful means, and delivers sentient beings. To practice the fifth paramita, meditation, he meditates so that his chaotic thoughts will not arise. All merits will arise, and he will benefit sentient beings. To practice the sixth paramita, development of wisdom, he delves into the relative truth, the absolute truth, and the highest truth in the middle way. To practice the seventh paramita, earnest wishing, he makes vows for his training, to acquire transcendental powers, and to benefit sentient beings. To practice the eighth paramita, skillful means, he heads for the holy fruit, skillfully faces dharmas that come into existence or go into non-existence, and neither rejects nor accepts the existence of a dharma. To practice the ninth paramita, acquiring powers, he acquires powers from recitals, powers from meditation, and powers to transform and manifest things. To practice the 10th paramita, accumulating wisdom knowledge, he acquires the knowledge that in true reality dharmas have no appearance, the knowledge of all knowledge, or sarvajna jnana, and the knowledge to transform and manifest things. Buddha-san, these 10 paramitas produce all virtuous actions, including the 7 noble treasures, the 4 drawing in dharmas, the 4 kinds of unimpeded wisdom knowledge, and the 4 dharmas to rely upon. The 7 noble treasures are faith, almsgiving, observing the precepts, having a sense of shame, having a sense of dishonor, hearing the Dharma, and wisdom. They are the wealth that supports a bodhisattva to attain Buddhahood. The 4 drawing in dharmas are almsgiving, loving words, beneficial actions, and collaborative work. The 4 kinds of unimpeded wisdom knowledge are wisdom knowledge of all dharmas, their meanings, all forms of expression, and eloquent teaching according to sentient beings' capacities and preferences. The 4 dharmas to rely upon are the Dharma, not an individual, sutras of definitive meaning, not those of provisional meaning, the true meaning, not just the words, and one's wisdom knowledge, not consciousness. Moreover, from a bodhisattva's achievement of the 10 paramitas arise the 10 powers, the 4 fearlessnesses, the 6 transcendent powers, and the 3 clarities, which bring 1,000,000 koti asamkhyeya merits. With wisdom, he successively masters the 4 noble truths, the 2 truths, the 12 links of dependent arising, and the 8 worldly truths that cover all dharmas. 1. A dharma arises upon convergence of causes and conditions. 2. A dharma has no self. 3. Dharmas are relative to each other, such as long and short, existence and non-existence, subject and object. 4. The appearances of a dharma are false. 5. The continuation of a dharma is empty and cannot be captured. 6. A dharma is an aggregate of false components. 7. One's perception of a dharma creates a false dharma. 8. A dharma is used under a false name. These are the 8 truths of Samskrita dharmas. All dharmas are revealed by one's original wisdom, which can obliterate one's karma of 1. The 5 coverings, greed, anger, torpor, restlessness, and doubt. 2. The 4 nourishments, ingestion of food, contact with enjoyable sense objects, formation of mental food, and alaya consciousness. 3. The 4 modes of birth, the womb, the egg, moisture, and miraculous formation. 4. The 10 evil acts. 5. The 5 rebellious acts. 6. The 8 inverted views. 7. The 3 kinds of hindrances. 8. The 8 difficulties. 9. The 13 afflictions. 10. The 6 life paths. 11. The 3 realms of existence. 12. The 62 views. 13. The 4 torrential flows. 14. The 4 fetters, greed, anger, the evil precepts, and the view that one has an autonomous self. 15. Grasping 4 kinds of objects, desire objects, wrong views, evil precepts, and words arising from one's self-view and self-arrogance. 16. The 9 unpleasant events. 17. The 7 consciousnesses. 18. The 4 shackles, namely desire, anger, delusion, and greed for benefits. All these 18 karmas that are removed are not called goodness. Buddha-san, the merits acquired from removing them by practicing the 10 Paramitas are called the causes of a Buddha. You should train to acquire such merits.